Hey guys, and welcome back to Mischief Maker TV. Now, today we are going to be talking about what is going on in the world at the moment. The reason being is a couple of you, more than a couple of you, have reached out to me and asked how this is affecting our new lifestyle. So, let's talk about it. Okay, so let me start off by thanking every single one of you who have been reaching out to me pretty much on a daily to make sure that we are a-okay. You guys have been sending me links about masks and gloves and medication. Now, for those of you who don't know, I do have type 1 diabetes, but it is okay because I normally have a reserve of insulin, so everything is good to go there. Now, a bunch of you have been asking me over the past couple of weeks, is this affecting your lifestyle on the road? I think it's affecting everyone's lifestyle on the road, off the road, in a house, in a trailer, wherever. Yes, it has taken an impact on our lifestyle on the road because, as you can probably tell, we are not on the road. We've actually been in SoCal, staying at a friend's house for quite some time now. The reason being, Mischief Maker has been in the Rockstar Performance Garage. We had to get a rear shock fixed, and I got his armor all painted, as you guys have already seen. So we've kind of been waiting around for that. But in the interim, Walter and I's plan was to take the crawler hauler without the Jeep and head to different spots between Nevada, Arizona, and California. Well, we managed to get to Lake Arrowhead, but that was it. And we didn't even take the crawler hauler. We actually got a timeshare there. And it just so happened to be the time when all of this COVID-19 stuff kicked off. So our crawler hauler is currently sat on a friend's property. Now, it's sat on their property because we are unable to get into any RV park because they are all closed. Most of the campgrounds are closed. So unless we want to stay in truck stops, then we can't really go anywhere with it at the moment. Now, I'm not entirely sure what people are doing. I watch a lot of YouTube and I follow a lot of the RV couples, and I don't know what they're doing. But for us, it just doesn't make sense when we have some awesome friends who will let us stay with them. So that is why we're here, and that is why the crawler hauler is sat on a property somewhere. Again, we have amazing people in our lives that will help us along the way. So thank you guys so much. Although I don't know if they're going to be watching this because they are trying so hard not to be on their electronics. They have been in their house now for, I think it's coming up 2 weeks. So they've been on complete lockdown, and they have decided that social media makes them really sad. So they lock up their phones and they play board games and they find stuff to do on their farm. I think that's freaking fantastic, by the way. So with regards to us living on the road and being on the road in that way, yes. Now, let me tell you what our plan was and where we were heading. So a lot of you do know that Walter and I sold our house, went on the road, made a huge commitment to change our whole lifestyle by getting the crawler hauler. And from April through October, we went to a lot of the Jeep shows with Women Wheelers. Now this is going to be a whole other episode, but Women Wheelers is my company, and I will talk a little bit more in depth about that at a later date. So we were hopping around with Women Wheelers and decided that we wanted to do the same this year, but we would do it with the Rockstar Garage and take them over to the East Coast. And in between shows, we started the Great American Crawl. The Great American Crawl being Gridlock and Mischief Maker and Terremoto. We're gonna hop over to the East Coast and do some East Coast wheeling. Now, if you're on Facebook, type in the Great American Crawl. I will approve you and you can see everything that's going on there events wise, but bear with me because those are all changing because of what's happening right now. So our plan was to, like many of you actually, be at Easter Jeep Safari right now. And for those of you who don't know what Easter Jeep Safari is, it is a week in Moab where everyone who owns a Jeep, doesn't matter, stock, modified, monster, baby, whatever kind of Jeep, goes there and they just wheel for the week. It's a fantastic event. It was my first year last year, and of course everyone is saddened that we're not there now, but Moab isn't going anywhere, people, so we're fine. We're fine. We just need to get through this whole thing and eventually we can get out there again. So getting back to the reason why everything is changing on the Great American Crawl, the parks are starting to close one by one and bit by bit. So a lot of the parks do have campgrounds and little log cabins. Well, oh, that was my stomach. And a lot of the log cabins and campgrounds are closed. So our lifestyle was supposed to be crawler hauler, events, wheeling, media, more events. But do you know what? It's okay. It's all gonna come back at some point. When? I don't know. Everything will resume at some point. So we just gotta stick in there together. Hang on in there, peeps. So Walter and I are just trying to figure things out right now. I will definitely keep you guys updated. Obviously, this is a daily vlog, so you guys are definitely going to be updated with our movement and what we're doing and what we're planning on doing. I thought that we would be taking you guys on our journey through events and parks and jeeping and meeting people, but obviously that is not happening right now. So I just thank you guys so much for watching the channel, and honestly, if you are liking it, definitely subscribe, hit that like button, give me a wee share, and don't forget to hit that notification bell below so you know when my next video is out. Now, I'm gonna call it a night, I think, but I will see you tomorrow, and tomorrow's episode is gonna be pretty cool. So definitely check it out. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow.